sequence here. Just so you know, I'm reaching out to former students offering Zoom classes on a donation only basis. Um, so if that's of interest to you, please send me a DM, let me know, and hope to see you here on the mat, either in live stream as usual, or if you prefer private class, again, donation only on Zoom. It's sort of a new focus I'm making here to make sure, well, people are who want a bit of yoga are finding it at the time that's best for them. So anyway, let's go over to the mat. And first thing to do is work on our seating position. Today's focus will really be on the back and shoulders. We should have put that in the title, but yeah. So we have some cushions here, and we have yoga blocks. First position for sitting that I really like, if you can put your yoga mat sideways and you're comfortable here on your knees, tops of your ankles. This is called gracious pose. You get into it starting with thunder pose, which is the knees and feet together. By the way, a little yoga trick. If you do this position after eating, it speeds up the metabolism and eliminates drowsy feeling by blocking some of the circulation down here. Just for 5 or 10 minutes is enough. So that said, gracious pose. Keep your large toes or big toes touching. Separate the knees and slide your yoga brick just underneath like a bicycle seat. This gets you a nice, stable seating position here. Vertical spine and good posture. So that's one. The other one, which is what I'll continue with, is taking the block, put it at the edge of the mat. Then you take your two cushions or pillows. You sit on the block, as it were. Cross your feet, and then just slide the cushion underneath. This is really good if you have hips a little bit tight, or you're just not quite reaching the mat there for whatever reason with the knees, because the idea with a nice seating position is to be fully grounded and have contact with everything, not have anything with space between you and the ground, so to speak. So this is our seated position we'll start with here. We'll roll our shoulders back. Remember all the breathing today through the nose. Deep inhale and exhale. Place the fingers in mudra, thumbs and forefingers, palms on top of the knees, and just close your eyes. Focus on the breath. And now a little breath awareness. We'll take our right hand, place in the abdomen, and just feel the gentle contraction, expansion with each breath here. And now we'll gently begin by opening your eyes. Place the hand there on the knee again. And then together in one, with an inhale breath, raise the arms up to the sky, high as you can. Looking upwards, moving the fingers, activating our articulations, everything here. And then lowering the arms out to the side. Again, move the fingers like a piano player, one direction, and then the other. And palms facing up, same thing. One direction, move the fingers, and then the opposite direction. Remember, for a lot of these practices today, or most of them, if you can close your eyes, send your breath to the area that's being activated, making sort of a passageway. You'll get more benefit out of each pose, each technique. Now raise your arms up to the sky again. Deep inhale breath. This time, lace the fingers together. Push the palms upwards. Feel that opening of the shoulders, lengthening, and also the wrists and the forearms pushing upwards. And now with your next exhale breath, keep the head in the center, arms straight, and just leaning over to one side, opening the side torso there. Then try to close the eyes, send the breath there to the side. It's getting the attention or the focus. And then come back to center, inhale. And off to the other side. Exhale. Again, same thing. And remember, go to the point where you feel some activation, but you're not forcing or straining, meaning you can still keep a yoga smile. And then come back to center. Inhale. Drop your hands out in front of you. Flick the fingers. Get circulation back, like your water on the tips. And then facing towards you, same thing. And now we'll raise our arms up again. Get a little verticality in the spine. Doing a nice twist. We find ourselves in a different position here on the mat. Take your right hand, drop it on your left shoulder, fingertips just behind you. Then giving some gentle assistance, looking over your shoulder. With the exhale breath, keep the chin level to the floor. Deep belly breath here. And when you're ready, come back to center. Raise the arms up to the sky again. Move the fingers. And drop the left hand on your right shoulder. Fingertips behind you. And again, just with the exhale breath, looking for as much space as you can. And comfortably staying in the twist here. And coming back to center. Raise your arms up to the sky again. Move the fingers. Deep breath, and now drop your hands on your knees. We're going to remove the cushions of the blocks, everything off to one side, and now focus, like I said, a little bit on the back and shoulders here. So first thing we'll do is sort of shake off the seating position. So sit lengthwise on your mat. This is called base pose. Fingers just behind you, feet out extended. Bring the shoulders together. Lift the chin. This is a nice gentle upper back bend. Then bend the elbows a little bit. And window wipers side to side. Get the circulation going back. Bend the feet, ankles, legs. And then we'll just work our way up here one more time. Another reset after being seated. This is for the knees. It's a very subtle movement, but very effective in strengthening the area around the knees with the breath. So inhale breath, flexing, flexing, flexing. Feel that under your hands there. Then exhale, release. Again, inhale, flex. Exhale, release. A few more times. Inhale. Holding, holding. Exhale, release. And one last time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Okay. The next one is a dynamic yoga move. It's called the butter churn. Sounds a little bit unusual, but it's very good. Works the back and shoulders a bit, also the backs of the legs to release tension, and can even prevent sciatica. So let's go for it. Just raise your arms up to the sky, deep inhale breath. Imagine you're graduating a stick or butter churn here, and just dropping yourself forward with an exhale breath as far as you can go. Then pulling it around with the inhale, keeping the arms straight, leaning back down to the waist, and then back out and around, pushing forward. And again, coming back, inhale, and then just keep going at your own pace, matching the movement with the breath. Each rotation, see if your hands or the butter stick can go a little bit further or a little bit closer to those feet. And remember, as you're going forward, tuck the belly. And now on your next rotation around, pause. We are fully extended forward. And now we'll go the opposite direction. So counter clockwise, bring it back, inhale, and push it out and around, exhale. Remember with yoga, it's yoga because it has balance. Go one direction, and we always go the other with the counter. And then release. Hands behind you again, one more time, window wipers. And that was our butter churn. Okay, now we're gonna lay on our back, and this one's specifically for lower back, and we'll give ourselves what I call a knee hug. So just bringing the knees up, make sure your head's flat on the mat, lace the fingers together, and very simply just a gentle rocking motion here, side to side. This can release tension on the lower back very, very effectively. So a few times here, just a normal breath. And now we'll do another variation of this while we're here. Grab each knee individually. We're going to go in a circle. So bring the knees up and around. This widens the area that receives the pressure from the rolling. And can also be very, very good for the lower back. So again, just bring the knees up and around. So imagine you're making a circle in the ceiling. And then pause when you have the knees in front of you. And now we'll go the opposite direction. So counterclockwise. Okay, then drop our heels down. We're going to go now for half bridge. Now, this can be good for the back. We're also going to use yoga bricks here. So hopefully you have some with you. If not, I'll show you another variation. But the idea here is to lift the hips up. Once you have your heels up there towards the glutes as close as possible, push the weight back onto the top of the shoulders, back of the head. When you're there, lace the fingers together. Tuck each shoulder blade together if you can, and lift the hips just a little bit higher. And then release the hands. And what we're going to do with the yoga bricks here, you can either use one or two, depending on your level of comfort with it. You can take one yoga brick, laying it there in the flat part of the base of the spine. That's good. If you're comfortable here, that's fine. If you can get a second yoga brick there, just lift the hips a little bit higher, and you get a bit more elevation. From here, you can just stay like this with the palms up, and you have a support on the lower back, providing a constant sort of release of pressure there on the lower back. If you want to go further with this pose, you can. Just extend your feet outwards. Heels touching the mat. Maybe bring the shoulder blades together a little bit if you like as well. And just focusing all of the activation or the attention there to the lower back, which is supported by the two bricks. If you don't have these two bricks, then probably the best thing to do is just stay in laying pose or Shavasana flat on the mat, which is also a very effective reset for the spine. And now bring the feet towards you. Remember, never sit up on the bricks. Always lift the hips first. Just be careful. And then slide the bricks out one at a time. Come back up to the knees, to the chest. Lace the fingers there. And just rocking side to side, working off that position. Okay, now we're going to work our way around to the other direction. So, meaning tabletop, so on our hands and knees, other side of the mat. And here, we're going to do child's pose, but a modified child's pose. So we're going to stay here a little bit longer and really feel the benefits across the tops of the shoulders and also the back. Now, a lot of times people aren't able to sit on their heels completely, so the modification for that is take a roll or a pillow, bolster, seat it just underneath here so you have that contact. You can use one or two if you need to. The important thing is to have the contact with the mat in all parts grounded, so to speak. Now, you put a yoga block out in front. Again, the height that you need to make sure your forehead is touching the ground of the mat, so to speak. So raise arms up to the sky. Deep inhale breath. Remember, this one's modified for the back, so remember, you've got to catch your wrist here behind you, and then just gently, gently lowering yourself down, adjusting where you land on the brick, block. The weight of the hands and the wrists there on the lower back will give an extra release of tension on the back itself. So stay here for a few breaths, enjoy it. You can really stay in this pose for quite a long time, 5-10 minutes even. Very, very effective. And again, just sending the breath, with your eyes closed here, to the lower back. Inhale, coming up. Capture the other wrist. We have to keep equal, right? Again, just dropping down now. Exhale, breath. Making space, gently guiding the forehead to the brick. And inhale back up. And we'll go for one more pose here. This is the classic with the arms straight out. A little bit more focus on the shoulders. Raise the hands up and exhale, falling forward. And then to come out of this carefully, just bring the hands close to you, to your knees, and push up with the inhale breath. We're getting dizzy. Okay, so we've done a few things here for the back, for the shoulders.